what was your rock bottom moment? Rock bottom can be so many things to so many people, but it was probably like a Tuesday night, and I was just having that moment of craving where I just felt so unsettled and just wanted to jump out of my skin and couldn't handle the feeling of whatever it was. Like sometimes it's like this feeling of, it's almost like nothingness, but you can't stand it and you want to get away from it. And so I was having that feeling. I was trying to put my kids to bed, and it was almost time to put my daughter to bed. She was a baby. I was going to rock her to sleep, feed her, put her to bed. But for whatever reason, this antsy feeling was inside of me. And we didn't have alcohol in the house because I didn't like to keep it in the house because I knew I would drink it. So, but if you have anything and you have this issue, you will remember where it is. And I knew that we had a couple bottles of moonshine that we had bought. We had just recently got a Pigeon Forge and bought like gift bottles, which I would never give alcohol as a gift anymore. But anyway, all that being said, I knew it was there and it was wrapped up, and I knew if in order to drink it, I was going to have to unwrap it, unscrew it, hide it from my husband. But I didn't care. I was on a mission. I felt like, there's a feeling that's sort of like, once the craving hits, and it's almost like a compulsive thing where you feel like it's already a done deal. Like it's happening and you can't stop it. And that's how it felt. And so I grabbed it, took it into my bathroom and just like unscrewed the lid and like took some gulps, which like that behavior right there, like something is wrong with that. Right. So after that, I felt that, that feeling of, the buzz, the warmth going through your body, happiness, brief happiness. I started rocking my daughter to sleep. Was sort of feeling sparkly because of that alcohol. And even as I was doing that, though, I thought to myself, who needs this to rock their baby to sleep? Some of the most precious moments of your life. And I'm drinking, and I'm not even going to remember it that well. I put her down. And of course, before I went downstairs, I wanted to have one more swig. So I did, and I brushed my teeth and tried to make it, nobody would know. I don't think anything significant happened other than I soon went to bed and woke up at 2:00 in the morning, just completely racked with shame and guilt because I had told myself that morning that I wasn't going to drink today. And looking back, I realized like I was out of control. Like I didn't really choose to pick up that bottle. I mean, I did, but in a sense, I felt compelled, like almost like I was moving outside my own body to take that action and to drink. And it was in those moments, I had these middle of the night moments so many times that I would take the alcohol, because a lot of times I would keep it in the bathroom or whatever, and I would dump it out completely and be like, I have to stop myself from doing this tomorrow, so I have to get rid of it. Chug some water, took some Excedrin, try to go back to sleep. And in the morning, of course, I felt like crap. And I remember thinking that is a step too far. Like feeling like you couldn't say no and like doing it in secret and grabbing it out of the closet. And now I have to tell my husband what I did because like he's going to know because we bought this as a gift. And, it just felt like, what are you doing? And are you going to be doing this forever? And I don't know how long it was after that experience that I finally really got serious about quitting. But it definitely was one of those last moments that convinced me that I couldn't keep living like this. Because thankfully my rock bottom moment wasn't anything tragic. It wasn't anything super dramatic. But the thing is it could have been. And I knew that. I knew things could happen out of my control if I were drinking. Whether it be something happening to a kid, needing to drive somewhere in an emergency, just being careless about something, I don't know, sending an email I shouldn't send, I don't know. But like, was it really worth risking my life, risking my kids, risking my marriage, risking my everything? That was probably 5 years ago. And today I am 4+ years sober. Thank God. I don't think I would have believed it if you had told me that then. And now I'm just here wanting to help other people because I felt like I didn't have a lifeline. I didn't have a person to talk to. Certainly didn't have a Christian woman, sort of leading the way, like someone like myself. And so I'm now writing the book that I wish I would have had back then. I am giving out the resources that I wish I would have had, the support, the solidarity. If you or someone you love maybe has had a rock bottom moment recently, or you don't want to have a rock bottom moment, you want to get ahead of this, you can go to my website at sobrietycurious.com. You can get a toolkit for any Christian woman who wants to change this relationship with alcohol and get serious about how to do it in a way that's not shameful and that's full of freedom and that isn't full of pressure. SobrietyCurious.com. I'd love to see you there.